What's up, fire starters? Hit that like button, y'all. Let's go. We in a different format this morning. Grand rising to all my fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers that's coming up in here as we come in with a strategic live, man. All right, I need y'all to double tap that screen, ladies and gentlemen. Double tap that screen. Let's continue to get the awareness out. Let's continue to get the actual, real information out about this situation that's going on with 50 Cent in the BMF situation, bro. We got it. Stomp on that like button. We got it. We got it. With that being said, man, the show has already begun. All right? With that being said, shout out to everybody that's coming up in here, because just like I promised everybody, this is going to be a strategic breakdown, as I am the first one in these YouTube streets to come with this information that I've been sitting on for weeks. I've been sitting on this information for weeks. All right? And you want to know what information I've been sitting on? Huh? Y'all want to know what it is? Huh? Hit the like button. Stomp on it. I'm the first one in the YouTube streets that brought this to the light. I'm the first one to bring this to the light. And it's been sitting in the dark for so long. Shout out to everybody up in here, man. All right? The handful of people that's up in here for the moment, hit that like button. What y'all waiting for? Respectfully. 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 How do you want me to say it? All right? Be my guest. All right? Because I am going to honor y'all with the information y'all need. Okay? Because 50 is playing a dangerous game. Y'all have no idea. And we going to break this shit down. Let me explain something to everybody that's coming up in here and everybody that's still in motherfucking denial about what the fuck really going on. All right? Okay? I don't give a damn who owned the rights to what. I don't give a goddamn who owned the rights to what. I guarantee you we won't see another BMS series. I guarantee you we won't see another Power series. I guarantee you won't see another, okay, Raising Cannon, however the fuck you pronounce that shit. These shows that are now on y'all screen, ladies and gentlemen, y'all will never see again. Ever. Ever. And like I said, man, Starz and Lionsgate got the power. Why y'all think none of these new seasons haven't started filming yet? Pay attention, everybody. Where the comments at? Where y'all coffee at? Where y'all tea at? Where that smoke that everybody grand rise, the roll up in they rolling papers or putting they bong, which y'all ain't get right yet? What y'all waiting on? Huh? Y'all don't understand what type of power 50 is dealing with? You see, we so used to 50 Cent bullying every business deal in the music industry. We so used to 50 Cent bullying his way to get his way. But what you don't understand is, y'all, all right, he's in a different realm. We're talking about Hollywood, not to mention Black Hollywood. All right? Y'all don't know? 50 wanted to get in the door so goddamn bad in Hollywood. He even took a pay cut. Double tap the screen. I got a lot of haters in here right now. You know why? You know what they say? Who been the main demographic covering this BMF situation? A whole lot of blacks and African American people, right? And a lot of people are mad at me right now, right? Because everybody been talking, everybody in fucking loops, and loops, right? But you know what they say? You want to hide something from a black man? Put it in a book, right? Why you think none of them other content creators that was covering this shit ain't never mentioned this? You know why? Because they don't read. They don't do research. They don't read, ladies and gentlemen. So many times on this show, so many times on this channel over here at GSTV, I have released so much general, vital information on so many things, all right, that was already out there. And everybody done had their chance to sit down at the table, all right, cover it how they want to cover it front and back. And I come out the blue, all right, and drop something right on the table that never been served before. For example, the Wee Baby situation in Memphis, Lil King father, just for one. All right, hit the like button. All right, that's just one example. And I got many. And all my other followers know I got many. All right. And now we come back again. With another strategic lie and breakdown. Okay. Because you know who owns BMF? You know who owns the rights to that shit and can do whatever they want, whenever they want, however they want? We talking about, all right, them people in Hollywood. Hit the like button. We're talking about some real powerful elite people, bro. All right? Very, very powerful. Understand this. Did they allow Michael Jackson to take Sony? Did they allow Michael Jackson to take Sony and all them other artists? No, they did not. Right? Did they allow Dame Dash? Who owned and created Rockefeller? Hit the like button. Strategic drop. Who owned and created Rockefeller? Who owned and created Rockefeller? Dame Dash, right? Who owns it now? And who owned him? Hit the like button. Who owns it now? And who owned him? All right? Easy work, y'all. Easy work. And like I've been trying to tell everybody, all right, if you go out on a mission, everybody sat at the table, all right, and they discuss a financial plan. All right, they discuss a financial plan on how to pull off a bag and how the proceeds and the profit was going to be split. Okay, but when that time comes, okay, and the main source of the situation wind up reneging on their promise, all right, and the financial benefit ain't adding up to the lucrative increments in the split that's supposed to be handed out. What do you think the person that got robbed by the source is going to do? What do you think the person that got robbed by the goddamn source is going to do? They're going to rob everybody else at the goddamn table, right? Nobody else at the goddamn table is going to get paid, all right? If the main source done rob the leader of the huddle. If the quarterback gets sacked, what happened, y'all? If the ball is still in the quarterback's hand when he dropped back, okay, and that quarterback gets sacked, what happens to the play on the field? It's dead, right? The play on the field is dead, right? Exactly my point. And what I'm trying to explain to y'all, when the ball got snapped and Curtis Jackson went to step back and go for the Hail Mary and the touchdown, all right, that shit got intercepted, all right? He got sacked on the drop back, all right? So when the ball doesn't make its completion, that means there's no points going to get put up on the board, correct? Correct. Strategic breakdown. You won't get nowhere else, okay? And in this situation, 50 Cent is not the owner of the team. 50 Cent is not the owner of the franchise. He's just a fucking player. All right? And he just quarterbacks his team. Understand what's going on here. 50 Cent is no different from nobody else. Hit the like button. Good morning, Indian Summer. Shout out to you, man. All right? Thank you. Thank you for the good morning and the good vibes and the blessings that you always send over here at GFTV, man. Appreciate you, Indian Summer. All right, understand this, man. 50 Cent is a franchise player. Just like Tom Brady is a franchise player, right? For one of the greatest organizations. Understand where I'm going with this. Strategic drop of information. He's a franchise player that's hired by one of the most, okay, profitable teams and organizations in the game. Okay, 50 is a franchise player, just like Tom Brady was the franchise player for the who? The Patriots, right? Right. Okay, so as long as the ball was in Tom Brady's hand, all right, and he don't get sacked, he put up points. Everything what? Continues to what? Up, 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 right? But soon as that franchise player, all right, gets sacked or his ball is non-completed, there's no completion on the play, or there's a fumble or an interception, what happens to that franchise player? All right? Shout out to everybody up in here. What happens to that franchise player, yo? All right? He has to go back to the goddamn huddle, right? With his team. 50 has a team that is signed to a full-blown organization, just like Brady and the New England Patriots. All right, so you have to go back to the huddle, back to the drawing board with your fucking team, right? And try it again, right? Exactly my point. Y'all haven't paid attention, okay? That none of 50 cents, okay? I'm going to show y'all, okay, who the best is when it comes to strategic breakdowns, man. You notice having none of these seasons start being filmed yet? Hit the like button. Why you think 50 Cent mad? Strategic drop. Why you think he's up all times of the night? Hit the like button. Pay attention to when every BMF series dropped. It was in March all the time, right? They was already filming around this time, okay? There's no filming going on for Power. There's no filming going on for BMF. There's no filming going on for Raising Cannon. None of that, y'all. And I find it very odd and very strange that Lionsgate and Stars, okay, they were so quick to put out the $150 million that they signed 50 Cent for. But when 50 mentions this Fox deal and this deal with Fox, you don't see no numbers anywhere, y'all. You don't see no numbers anywhere, which is very strange to me. Usually when somebody signs on with a new deal, all right, with a big merge, like it is with G-Unit Films and production, with all the success of 50 Cent's recent TV shows to the audience and the masses, you would have think that this new deal that he inked with Fox would have been all over the place, right? Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. We gonna get to the bottom of this whole shit. Because like I said, it went over everybody's head and under everybody's feet. All right? It went over everybody's head and under everybody's feet. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, they hit us with so much different shit. All at one time, we ain't got time to process everything. All right? But you have to literally sit down, all right? Take a chill pill, no funny man shit, all right? And actually process it all. All right? And the process of this situation is we don't see no number of that signing and that contract 50 did over there with Fox. How much did he sign for? Did he really even sign? What's going on? Because like I said, ladies and gentlemen, when 50 signed on, when Starz signed 50, they were so excited. All right, the hype was everywhere, all in GQ, magazines, Rolling Stone, you know what I mean? But when Fox signs on 50 Cent, everything just went quiet then a motherfucker. And like I said, man, that is very, very odd and very, very strange. Because we usually hear about the hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars that 50 just inked this new lucrative deal. Every deal, even when it comes down to the vitamin water and shit like that, these deals is always mentioned and talked about. But for some strange reason, we haven't heard any deal far as the number and the inking of the signing that he did with Fox and how long is the deal for and everything like that. None of that shit has been released. And I find that very odd and very strange because they did not do that when he signed on with Starz. They let everybody know how much it was for, all right, with basically the whole initiative is and what direction they are going with the situation. You know what I mean? And how long he was going to be on for and what type of content to expect on the new network, like they did with Starz. But we do not see that, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm letting y'all know the reason why we do not see that. All right. Because I'm telling y'all right now. All right. I got some information from some very, very, very reliable sources. All right. That are saying that these people got 50 Cent in a motherfucking headlock over there, y'all. All right. No Diddy. Hit the like button. And 50 Cent is frustrated. He's angry. He's upset. All right. And he's taking it out on a lot of people. Like I said, it's something to think about. Shout out to everybody up in here, man. We got 78 people, man. Smash that like button. Stop playing. Ain't nobody talking about this. Go upstairs, downstairs, next door, down the street, or around the corner. And I bet you everybody talking about the same shit. All right, everybody talking about the same shit. But over here, we make real life matters, make real life sense. All right? Wouldn't you be mad if you signed on with all this deal and you got the number 1, the number 2, the number 3, the number 4, the number 5 goddamn best TV shows on cable, the most watched shows basically in the world, and they got you, all right, in the limbo. They got you on the low jack. All right, they just shut down your whole shit. They just shut down all production. They just shut down the whole goddamn stage on you, right? Wouldn't you be mad? Wouldn't you be upset? All right, you won't be able to sleep either. And then to rub it all in, you see one of the people that you helped over there with your ops fucking around with Rick Ross. Okay. Oh yeah, you'll go berserk. I know I will. All right. Why you think he took it out on Lil Meech too? Why you think he took it out on Little Meech too, ladies and gentlemen? All right. As I am streaming in another format this morning, double tap the screen, man. All right. Because I'm actually out and about handling some things on a Saturday morning. All right. As we at the top of noon. But I had to make some time to come in and strategically drop this vital information, man. And I know y'all done seen the video, okay? But shout out everybody up in here, man, because listen, bro, I'm far from done. I'm far from finished, all right? Far from done and far from finished. Like I said, why haven't Starz and Lionsgate been promoting 50 new shit? Hit the like button. Hit the like button. If 50, if you got your own streaming channel, why the fuck you do a deal with Fox? Strategic drop, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. I don't think y'all understand. Shout out Azim Shabazz, man. What's good? Okay. Why did he leave Starz? Oh, you ain't see this video, Indian Summer? We're gonna get to that in a second. All right, shout out Azim Shabazz. Lionsgate 50, he posts this on his IG last night. Lionsgate, fastest growing free streaming channel ever. You see this bullshit, right? 50 action. That may be, but they're not pushing it. And like I said, if you have the ability and your own platform to stream whatever you want on your streaming channel, why we haven't seen the new BMF? Why we haven't seen the new Power? Why hasn't it been in production and start the filming process? Not only that, why you do a whole goddamn deal with Fox, okay, to bring on your G Unit, television, films, and production, when you got a whole streaming channel over there at Lionsgate, which proves, ladies and gentlemen, 50 cannot do what he want to do. Y'all have to understand how these contracts go. Even though he owned the rights to, even though he owned the life rights to BMF and things like that, I guarantee you in that contract, all right, it says that he cannot take that BMF serious, Power, Raising Cannon, or any other things that was created over there at Starz. He cannot take that to another network. I could promise y'all that. I could promise y'all that. I could promise y'all that. All right? They did 50 Cent the same way 50 Cent been doing motherfuckers for years. And he's trying to use the same tactics that he used in the music industry on them. So what he do? Tries to destroy the character and the brand. He don't care if it's his character, his artist, or his brand. He destroys it. We see him did it with who? Young Buck, Lloyd Banks, so many other people. And it's the same thing he did with BMF, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the same exact thing, man. All right, but share, subscribe, man. Strategic content, man. The best going on the YouTube streets, man. Let's go.
Why BMF the series and why now?
Well, the series because it was a complex family drama. I had the rights to this project for over 6 years. So now, because it took me this long to make it, but I'm excited about it, and I think that the separation between the family dramas that they've seen from me in Power and in Raising Canaan is the Christianity that runs through the mom, played by McCole and Russell Hornsby's character. You know, it changes it a lot dramatic, and it's because it's true. It's not because it's been like something that they added to it. It's just something that.
How important is that family element, that storyline of family that runs throughout? How important was it for that to be an element of this?
Well, if you're doing Mafia family, the first example of family that they have is what
Double tap, y'all. Double tap the screen. Let's go. We up this morning.
You know, and treating people around them like their brothers.
We've heard a lot about the casting process, right? About how Demetrius auditioned, the lessons with Tasha Smith. You know, that part of it really makes it sort of a true Hollywood story, right? But at what moment did you really know that Meech could actually carry this role?
Well, I know if he did the work, that we have a good possibility of having a little more authenticity in the marketing, and he looks like his dad. You know, so I had him. You know, I gambled. I didn't tell his dad initially that he was traveling to Los Angeles to move out there and he'd be in acting classes, because first question Big Meech would ask is he any good? And I wouldn't have to answer to that at that point. So it needed time for him to be out there and work on it, and he did what he needed to do. I'm proud of him.
So what do you hope viewers take away?
No, I'm sure viewers are going to relate to this in a different way. I watch things with a different intensity when I know they're a true story. And there's points where the facts are stranger than fiction, where it just adds nuances to things that you wouldn't have decided to just make up. You know, like that Christianity I just talked about. So I think people will look at it and relate to it. And we lose color when you choose a religion. You because you have people from all different ethnic backgrounds that made the choice to be Christians.
And so obviously, when we have you, you have directed an episode, right? What was different about directing for this particular series?
Well, everybody involved was familiar with me, but prior to it, because I'd either been through the casting process with them or I'd worked with them behind the scenes in different ways. So it was pretty cool directing it, for me. I just spent more time, like, just looking at the script from the perspective of me performing as a character to me looking at it like the 31 scenes that it is and cut together as a whole. So.
All right, y'all. All right. Exactly what Indian Summer just said. What the hell did he just fucking say? All right. Now, I ain't about to even go off the deep end because we all heard some of the just weirdest, strangest shit just come out of 50's mouth. And if you ask me, man, it looked like he's under the influence or something. He don't even look like he's all the way there. It's like when they was asking him the questions and shit and he was talking, it don't even look like he was in the right state of mind. Like he had to really think hard to get his goddamn words out. All right? But anyway, all right? Peep again. As he said, he never mentioned to Big Meech that Little Meech was going to be playing this part. Hit the like button. Another strategic drop, y'all. All right? You see, a lot of people have no idea that Big Meech actually did not want Little Meech playing this part. And 50 Cent never got permission. And to be honest, all right, Little Meech never even mentioned it to his father that he was going to be playing this part, y'all. Drop your fire and TVs in the chat. Double tap the screen. Strategic information that's being brought to the light, y'all. Y'all have no idea what's really going on the back end. You see, y'all, a lot of promises and a lot of things that was supposed to be kept wasn't kept. It was a lot of lies. It was a lot of swindling. A lot of backdoor moves going on after Big Meech allegedly signed these whole life rights over. All right. And I'm hearing on the back end, y'all, all right, that Big Meech did not actually sign the life rights over for 50 Cent or whoever he signed it to have complete total control. He was still in the contract. All right. It was still, all right, obligated for him to have access to BMF and everything around it, y'all. And it only makes sense. All right. It only makes sense that he would sign the contract like that. Nobody in their right fucking mind would actually sign a contract, ladies and gentlemen. All right? Giving somebody complete total control and you're not allowed to use the rights to nothing. Hit the like button. You see what's on this goddamn screen? You see what's on this goddamn screen? All right? G-Unit Brands. Hit the like button, man. Double tap the screen. G-Unit Brands. BMF track suits. Get it now. The actual logos. The actual what? Everything that comes with that BMF brand. Understand how they just can take your shit, y'all. Ain't nothing promised when you dealing with these people. Double tap the screen. Ain't nothing promised. The same way like they bullied 50 and took his shit, he bullied Meech to a certain extent and took his shit. It's a dog-eat-dog world out here. How the fuck can 50 Cent come up here and say, buy your BMF tracksuit? But Big Meech cannot do it. Would you actually sign a contract like that? Would anybody in their right goddamn mind sign a contract like that? Little Meech can't even do this. Little Meech can't even sell BMF shit. And like I said, Little Meech is the what? Son of Big Meech. And he's the lead role character of Big Meech in this BMF series. So how is he not allowed to actually sell this brand and market this name? Because I'm going to tell you how the backdoor move came in. Little Meech wasn't even supposed to be involved in this BMF shit anyway. All right? Let's talk about that part for a minute that nobody has no fucking clue about. Little Meech wasn't even supposed to be involved. Nobody from Big Meech's actual real family at all, period, was supposed to have been involved or connected to this BMF series. They did this behind Big Meech's back, y'all. You heard 50 just say Big Meech didn't even know Little Meech was going to be playing the part. All right? And it was the reason why he didn't know it. Wouldn't you, when you sign the contract and you bring it to a person, wouldn't you be excited to tell them that their son is playing the part in their actual story? Wouldn't you be excited to present that to someone? And as a son, wouldn't you be excited to present that to your father? Right. So why they hide it? Why was they hiding it? Why was they hiding it? All right? Strategic drop, strategic information. All right? All right? Shout out everybody up in here. If I don't know what I'm talking about, let me see your ass go make a BMF series. Let me see you go out here, all right, with your goddamn camera phone, with a fucking blinky out in this world and film a power, okay? Let me see what your fucking reality about. Because we damn sure won't see that script in Hollywood, bro. You don't know what the fuck you talking about, goofy. So get your dumb ass out of here. Because if you did, you'll know everything that I'm saying is researchable. All right? So go ahead with that negative shit that you talking, my nigga. All right? You don't know what you talking about. And that's why the goddamn BMF series ain't getting filmed right now. And they ain't start filming it. And it ain't gonna be no goddamn start. 50 don't know where to start. Come over here and subscribe, my nigga. E555. Okay? Come over here and subscribe, my nigga, and you might learn something. If I don't know what I'm talking about, why you up in here? Exactly my point. So beat it, nigga. Okay? Beat it. Or sit back and learn something. Or go upstairs next door, down the street, or around the fucking corner and see what kind of product they selling. Or what kind of product they got to give out. But don't come over here and talk about my product garbage when you came to my block, my nigga. You came to my block looking for me. You knocked on my door when you clicked on my fucking thumbnail, goofy. So don't say my shit is garbage and you keep coming back for my product. You don't make sense. None of y'all trolls do. All this product upstairs, down the street, around the corner, down the block, but you still knocking on my door for garbage? Make it make sense. My shit got you fiending, nigga. My shit got you fiending, nigga. My shit got you fiending for more. All right? And I understand that because I'm one of the best to do it. That's why I ain't blocked you. I said, come subscribe, my boy. Come subscribe. All right? Come subscribe. This ain't about no views. This ain't about none of that. This about the passion I have for doing what I do and what I'm doing right now. So shout out to everybody up in here. All right. We had over 150, but it ain't been no 150 likes. Why y'all still here for the product? Why y'all still knocking at the door? Y'all gotta like it, right? So like the damn product. Exactly my point. All right? Anything other than that, you're just delusional. You can't look yourself in the mirror and say, I don't like something and I'm not addicted to something, but you keep knocking on the goddamn door for it. Come on, man. Stop it. But shout out everybody up in here, man. I appreciate y'all as I bring my information in a strategic form, in a strategic manner, man. All right? Shout out everybody up in here, man. I got love for everybody. I ain't here to actually spread no hate to no one, but I will step and stand on that hate shit, all right? And sometimes you gotta fight that shit a little aggressively. You know what I mean? You gotta know how to fight these demons, man. I ain't come here to shake hands with motherfuckers either. Know that, all right? Shout out everybody up in here. Tone, what's good with you? William Jones, strategic drop. You know what I mean? See what's going on up in the chat, man. I see y'all, man. Like I said, I'm strategic. I got this information, bro. I got y'all. You heard? I got y'all. All right? I'm going to bring it to y'all. All right? See what's going on in the comment section, man. NBC would not allow 50 Cent to move BMF series in Power. So CBS got mad and said, fuck it. Big Meech is labeled a snitch and Little Meech is caught up. You have to follow the money. Man, sound just about right to me. All right? And this is the same actual, all right? The same kind of tactics that they use in the music industry. These the same kind of tactics that they use. The same kind of tactics that they use, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Right. Because that was already filmed. And a lot of people is probably saying, well, if he over there at Fox and there ain't no other BMF series and he ain't at Starz no more, then why was the third season just so on Starz? You know why? Because that was already in the goddamn contract. That's why. That was already in the goddamn contract. That's why. All right, filming and production was already going on. It was already signed for him to do 3 seasons of it. Just like when you go to a label and you what? Sign on for 2 albums, 3 albums, 4 projects and shit like that. Exactly my point. There's no difference when you is in the movie industry and you getting put on by a production company. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. All right? They put you on, they pay the bill, okay? And give you all the production and shit that you want and you need to put out these projects. They give you all the advance money, they fund it all. All right? They fund it all for the amount of projects that you signed on for. All right, so you're absolutely right. The only thing that is returning, all right, is the raising cannon, and that's due to the fact because that was in the contract. That was in the contract, so that still has to be aired. That still has to be a go. Yep. Shout out everybody up in here, man. All right. Appreciate y'all. See what John Hall said. Who is Toy Matt, consultant on the BMF show Jeezy, ex-assistant, and Big Meech current assistant? I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. All right. Shout out everybody up in here. Somebody said, I'm thinking Big Meech. Larry Hoover, Tammy Coward. That's crazy, right? It's a lot going on, man. All right, so let's start to bring some more of this strategic information, man. All right, because like I said, y'all, when it comes to these type of powerful people, man, all right, it's something very, 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 very different.
With Fox. So he sat down with Vulture and gave insight to everything that's been happening with him and how difficult it was for him to make this, these changes. But basically, he was like, when he was at Starz, guys, none of us were on Starz. The only reason we were on Starz because of power. That's right. And he was breaking records, and he was saying he was barely getting $17,000 an episode. And he's like, after a while, I started feeling like, I am outperforming the rest of your programming and still making $17,000. He's like, I could go to a club and wave and make more money. So he was fighting until he felt like, what is the issue? And he felt he was like, he was being racially profiled. He said, I feel like it's racism. So eventually he was like, I'm worth more than this. He packed up his stuff and then he went to Fox.
There you go.
You heard that? Due to racism. That's what he said. Listen here, man. If y'all think them people ain't gonna be on 50 neck, y'all don't understand. 50 stepped out of line when he started making all those IG posts, all right, talking about Starz. And for the ones who don't know, man, let me recollect some things. All right. Hold on a second here. Hit the like button. Shout out everybody up in here, man. 50 Cent has frequently, understand what's being highlighted on Google at that. Google highlighted this. I just grabbed it. 50 Cent has frequently criticized Starz, particularly regarding his experience creating the hit series Power, claiming they initially offered him a very low payment to produce and act in the show. All right. Essentially saying that Starz undervalued his creative input and only saw potential in Power. Once it was already a success, leading him to publicly express frustration with the network's treatment of him, the show's creative direction at times. All right. So understand, y'all have no idea, all right, how they just took 50 shit from him and started doing what they wanted to do with his show. Y'all do know that, right? You see, what comes around goes around, yo. Pop goes the motherfucking weasel. You heard? What comes around goes around. Pop goes the motherfucking weasel, man. All right? And I'm telling y'all that they Bodyguarded 50 over there. They took his shit. Then they started to do what they wanted to do with his content and how they wanted to do it. You see what it say, right? You see what it say? Right in our face. All right? Creative input. Lack of recognition for creative input. You never get no full recognition. Who the fuck you think you is? Anquan Fuqua or somebody? What you want to be? The Hughes brothers or something? You see 50 Cent don't know how to be a house nigga. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. 50 Cent don't know how to, he don't know how to be a house nigga. I said it. I said it. I said it. What the fuck you think this is? This ain't play. 50 Cent don't know how to be a house nigga. Remember, you hoe ass nigga, he talk about something, they undervalued him. Bitch, you undervalued your motherfucking self when you took that pay cut just to get your foot in the door. I wonder what else they cut. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. I wonder what else they cut. I wonder what else he had to bend over backwards for. Because, 50 Cent don't never take no pay cuts, right? He always get what he worth, right? 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 Check it out. All right? He always get what he worth, right? Right? They offered him a very low payment, right? And he took it too, didn't he? Didn't he? Didn't he take it? Exactly. How you gonna take something then complain about it? So you let them people lie to everybody. So this proves he actually didn't sign a $150 million deal with Starz in the beginning. Y'all do know that, right? You do know that, right? Understand how that shit is written up. Okay? That shit probably was going to, benefit. That was the expectations of what the whole benefit of it was going to be. But he didn't get no $150 million fucking dollars because he wouldn't be complaining about how much they're not fucking paying him. Strategic drop. Hit the like button. I'm the best to do this shit, y'all. I'm the best to do this. Like I said, I take my time. I ain't in no rush for nobody. They knocking at my door. Hit the like button, y'all. All right, how the fuck you signed 150 million in 2018, but about time 2022 come, you crying like a little bitch? Hit the like button. Do that make sense? Do that make sense? Do that make sense? No, the fuck it don't. No, the fuck it don't. You mean to tell me, all right, if a motherfucker just gave you $150 million 4 years later, you gonna turn around and start bashing the whole goddamn company? Come on, yo. Make it make sense. I always do. Real life matters, that is. Real life matters, that is. Shout out everybody up in here, man. Yvonne Houdini, what's good with you? Hell yeah, he control. Y'all don't know? Shout out Beverly, man. Thank you for modding. Appreciate you. Mod as much as you could. Self-made hustle. Salute, man. All right? Shout out everybody up in here. How many motherfuckers gonna start making videos about this? Cause nigga, all the research is out there and everything a click. Everything a click on like a goddamn switch. Like, ding, okay, this is what's really going on. This is why 50 is really mad. This is what's really going on. Why you think all the payments stop? All the payments, ain't no payments coming in. And 50 just signed a new deal, y'all, with fucking Fox, right? He just signed a new deal with Fox. Why? Little Meech and them ain't got no advance money. Why Big Meech and them ain't got no bread? Why they ain't get no bread? Why ain't no bread coming in? Right? Because ain't shit signed on. All right? No new deal has been fucking inked. Somebody is lying somewhere. Because like I said, if a new deal was inked, we usually see the numbers and the statistics, just like Starz did, and any other lucrative deal that gets signed. Especially with all the hype surrounding 50 in the BMF situation, it seems like 50 lost value. Pay attention. It seems like 50 done lost value. And like I said, why the fuck is 50 still over there at Lionsgate if you just left Starz? Strategic drop. Huh? And we know Starz own Lionsgate and Lionsgate own Starz. All right, I dropped that in the video last night. They recycling off each other. That's how real bread is made. One hand wash the other, both wash the motherfucking face. Them people know how to work and do deals all around our fucking heads. All right? Understand the strategic breakdown. 50 Cent, you talk about all that shit about Starz, blah with this and blah with that, da-da-do, but why you just put this on your Instagram? You just put this on your Instagram. Lionsgate's fastest growing free streaming channel ever. If it's that fast of a growing channel, I didn't even know he had a fucking streaming channel. It seems like nobody else did either. That's why he had to what? Post the motherfucker, because Lionsgate wasn't promoting it. I haven't seen this come through on none of my YouTube ads, none of my Instagram ads. All right, none of the ads in Facebook. It's a lot of shit being promoted and pushed. But 50 Cent, and his brands, pay attention. It's not. This is why he's choosing to do what he's doing to get his name and shit trending, to get shit going, because they're not pushing him. Pay attention, y'all. Strategic information. Y'all won't get this nowhere else. Shout out to everybody up in here. Double tap the screen, ladies and gentlemen. We in vertical, man. We in vertical, and I felt as though the people deserve this right here. We in a different format this morning, man. We here to stomp on shit. Just like we stomped on this right here. All right? We stomped on this right here. Everything is a fake. Everything is an act. Everything was a go. All right? And 50 was going along with the goddamn play. Exactly. And now everything had came crumbling the fuck down. 50 already knew this goddamn so-called snitch rumors and allegations. He been had the paperwork. All right. He had this shit for how long? All right. He had the life rights and all the paperwork for over goddamn 10 years. All right. But they kept this in the cut. But now that Fox, now that Starz is not allowing. Now Starz. Them bully 50 and not allowing him to take his content to another network. He's tarnishing that BMF brand. All right. Who tarnishes their own brand, ladies and gentlemen, the way that he's doing? You know why? You know why he's tarnishing it? So nobody else will have any interest in it and it won't have any value. Pay attention, man. Same way like he did Young Buck and his artists. This is how he do. This is his war. This is how he move in war. All right, he did everybody in G Unit like this that wasn't loyal. The gang, all the motherfuckers. He ain't give a fuck. All right. So his object, all right, is to destroy the enemy. Destroy the enemy. Okay? Check it out. After months of tension between Starz and rapper mogul 50 Cent, the Power executive producer announced he was leaving the network after months. After months of tension. Months of tension. All right? 50 said, I'm not selling them anymore. Okay? I'm not selling them any more stories. All right? He went on there the same way like he trolling Big Meech and the BMF brand. He did the same shit to Starz, like I said. Y'all think them people, man, them people feel as though like 50 is ungrateful. He the ungrateful one, but he talking about Big Meech is ungrateful. He really the ungrateful one. That's why they got his ass, all right, on hold right now. All right? Yeah, man, I broke that last video down last night. Right now, man, the numbers is climbing on that bitch right now, man, over 20,000 as I speak. Now, I mean, I dropped strategical information last night, man. All right? Yes, 50 Cent is controlled. That's why he keeps his son away so that they won't make him sacrifice him. Strategic drop. Say that. Why you think Big Meech didn't want his son involved in none of this? 50 did this behind his back. Exactly. You made a good point. Panda. Why you think 50's son ain't involved in any of this shit? He know what's going on, but you gonna go behind Big Meech's back and go get his son. And nigga said Big Meech ain't even know. We didn't even tell him. We didn't even tell him. All right? Lil Meech ain't even tell him. Shout out everybody up in here. All right? Being greedy. Yes, he was, Azim Shabazz. 50 was being very greedy. All right? All right? They about to show this nigga something, bro. They about to show 50 what it is and what the fuck it ain't when you stepping into these Hollywood gates, bro. All right? You fucking with a whole nother demon out there. All right? They'll swallow you up and spit you the fuck out. 2.5 seconds. And you know 50 been in this movie shit ever since the beginning of his career. He came out the door in movies. What rapper you know come out the door in movies? Pay attention. Everybody can't get in movies like that. All right, he is the most viewed rapper in any movies besides Tupac Shakur. Strategic drop. Strategic drop. He is the most viewed rapper in motion picture history besides Tupac Shakur. Strategic information, bro. This shit is deep. This ain't nothing to play with. This ain't nothing to play with. Like I said, 50 came in the door with with an idol, with an album and the self-titled movie to the album about his life. To get rich or die trying. to get rich or die trying. He came out in Hollywood. Then he was in so many other low budget DVDs before Tubi, all right? Them low budget DVDs, that was the first Tubi. All right, 50 was popping up all over in the movies. So 50 has been connected in Hollywood for a very long time. All right? And just like everybody else time on the clock, all right? It's up. Time is up for a lot of people. Shout out everybody up in here, man. Time is up for a lot of people. All right? And like I said, a lot of people know what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, but not saying nothing. All these so-called Big Meech fans and Black Mafia family supporters, man, they fucking cappers. Hit the like button. They fucking cappers. All these motherfuckers that's supposed to be top tier individuals that's supposed to stand on shit. Now we all know they just was using that shit for the money. It all was for promo. It all was for lucrative deals. Niggas don't give a fuck about Big Meech or BMF. None of them. None of them. Don't nobody give no fuck about no Big Meech and no BMF. Cause just like 50 said, he got to the moral of it. Why ain't none of y'all do shit for Big Meech? He was walking around smelling like shit. They said, look, why ain't none of y'all do nothing for Lil Meech? He was walking around smelling like dog shit, they said, bro. Lil Meech was walking around smelling like dog shit. Didn't wash his ass or nothing. All right? And if you look at that short that I put up last night, you can see Lil Meech is in a dark place, bro, right now. All right? He's in a very dark place. His whole life came crashing down. All that money that they made, they didn't even try to invest in no businesses or nothing, y'all. Nothing. They ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing, yo. They ain't got nothing, y'all. All right? They ain't got nothing. Chantel White, what's good with you? Right. That nigga was musty as hell. Stinking ass nigga. This ain't nothing new. He was a stinking, dirty motherfucker, bro. Strategic drop, Williams. Strategic drop on him. All right? Shit, I'm just warming up, actually. All right? We just warming up, man. I'm telling you, man. All right? I'm a threat with this shit. I'm a threat with this, y'all. All right? I'm something totally different. All right? And why would... Look how he looked. You could tell he was a musty, dirty motherfucker. All right? You could just tell. All right? But anyway, you just gonna say, fuck it. Everybody going home. Everybody fired. Big Meech over there. Da-da-do, da-da-do. Everybody go home. Take it out on everybody. After everybody done signed on contracts, right? Right? Nah. That don't happen like that, y'all. Pay attention. That shit don't go like that. If them contracts was already signed on for a season 4, then the season 4 happens. Just like the contract was already signed on for season 3 to be on Starz, and the Raising Cannon season 4 that's coming on Starz, but 50 is no longer over here, right? Correct. So if the season 4 was already signed on, there's no way 50 can say ain't gonna be no season 4. You know why he said that? Because he really know it'll never be a season 4. No BMF nowhere. Lionsgate and Stars own that shit, y'all. Strategic information. It's in that contract he did. Whenever he signed in that contract, you heard what they said, he took less. So ain't no telling what else he did. Understand, we don't know what's exactly in that contract that 50 signed, y'all. We don't know what type of obligations and shit that Starz and Lionsgate put in that contract. 50 took less than he normally take, and ain't no telling what type of leverage he allowed them people to have in that contract just so he can have his foot in the door as an executive producer. Understand this, man. All right, and I guarantee you in that contract, y'all, I guarantee you in that contract, it says, all right, that he is not allowed to take that BMF name, that brand, power, anything close to it, any other shows over there to any other network. Why do you think 50 has to go back to the drawing board? Like I said, the quarterback got to go back to the huddle and recreate, because he can't take nothing over there that's similar to what he was doing over there at Starz. Strategic drop. Strategic drop. He can't take nothing over there that's even nowhere similar. The same way like he got Big Meech in the chokehold, how they can't use the BMF and shit nowhere. Right. The same way like how Starz and Lionsgate got 50 in the fucking chokehold. He can't take it nowhere. They own that shit. They own that. They own that. They own it. Yo, this situation is very deep, but everybody's eyes will be awakened. Everybody's eyes will be awakened, ladies and gentlemen. I can promise y'all that. Double tap the screen, y'all. All right, we should have well over 150 to 200 likes by now. Seriously, with all due respectfully, y'all. All right, as I come in to bring y'all this information this morning. And like I said, I ain't even done yet. 50 Cent can't even take. He can't even do another show, y'all, that's even similarly close to Power, BMF, or anything to Fox. So he got to go back to the drawing board, bro. All right, and try to recreate something else. And we know that's all he know how to create. They knew exactly what they was doing when they inked this deal with 50. They done made all the money they need to be made, bro. They don't need him no more. They don't give a fuck about no BMF. They don't give a fuck what that means to us. To this culture. Have they ever gave a fuck? You think they care about all the subscribers that 50 brung over there and they're going to lose subscribers? They don't give a fuck. They already made the bread. All right? If you already done made goddamn 12 billion off a motherfucker, would you care if they don't come back? Hell no. I know I won't. Fuck you. Shit, nigga. The fuck? I just made $12 billion off you. You think I give a damn if you come back? I'm straight. My family's family of their family and families. And they families and families. It's straight forever. Kiss my ass. Straight up. And that's what we get. All right? We are the only demographic that gets treated like this. And 50 said it was because of what? Racism. He called them out for racism. He said they was prejudiced and everything. You think them people is finished with 50? You crazy as fuck. Y'all watch this. And I ain't trying to be I don't mean to be aggressive and use so much profanity and strong language. Okay, but sometimes you gotta hit them hard. All right? And let people understand how deep this situation is. All right? You got to hit them. All right? Because this shit ain't what y'all think it is. Far from it, man. So, where we at? Oh, right here. This is where we at. Okay, now ain't it a goddamn shame? Ain't it a goddamn shame? Okay, sometimes the shock value, you got to hit people with the shock value to make them understand when you in the army and they train you, they get up in your fucking chest, soldier. They not standing from a distance talking all nice and shit. They up in your shit, getting you ready for this war, getting you ready for this battle. All right? Embedding, instilling this shit in you. All right? What y'all see right here? Shout out everybody up in here. BMF. Who run the city? Shouldn't it be Big Meech doing that? Why we never seen Little Meech promoting his own father brand, but you got him in the movie though, right? Hit the like button. Another strategic drop. Why is 50 Cent dressed up and promoting the BMF clothes? Why Little Meech not doing it? You got him as the lead actor, right? Right? It'll only be right if he is actually what? Branding it, right? But nope. Who we got? The face of the brand. Who is the face of the brand? When you think of BMF right now, what's the first face that come to your goddamn head? Hit the like button. Strategic drop. When you mention BMF right now, today, 2025, and from here on out, for the rest of our goddamn lives, and lives that come after us, when BMF is mentioned, who name and face will always be, all right, included. This man that you see on this goddamn screen, right here, and he made sure of it. He made sure of it. All right, and that's actually another reason why Rick Ross is mad. All right, because this is what Rick Ross actually wants in his real life. He want to be Big Meech for real, for real. We all know that. Why you think 50 Cent bought the rights to this in the first place? To troll Rick Ross about it. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. Huh? Huh? Who the best to do this? Huh? You won't get this nowhere else. Who the best to do this? Why you think 50 went ahead and bought the life rights and everything in the first place? To troll Rick Ross about it. We all know Rick Ross really want to be the real big Meech in real life. All right? In real life. Literally. Why you think every time you click on something, BMF, 50 is all over it. He's everywhere. Every goddamn thing you click on with BMF, 50 is going to be included in that shit. No matter what website, what article. All right? Even in the goddamn credits. All right? Anything with BMF, 50 will forever be a part of the legacy. All right? In the same way he built it up, all right, he gonna break that shit. And this is exactly what he has been doing. All right? I know T feel like he is not making the money Little Meech is making, but I thought they would be happy for him. It's not like they don't help. It's not like I didn't help your family make millions. Cool, when Starz start suggesting the wrong moves, hit the like button. All right? Easy work. I'm simply going to sit and watch. Don't worry. You will be off the air in no time. Hit the like button. Let's go. And all this shit I done grabbed, all right, and all these fucking all them fucking all the trolling that 50 Cent does, he always erase all his posts. All the trolling he did on Starz about them, how he was calling them out for racism and all kinds of shit. All right, he erased it. All the trolling he did with Big Meech and BMF, he put him up and erased him. You see what I'm saying? All right. Because he be doing that shit out of anger. He be doing it out of frustration. And here lately, he's been very angered and very bothered because they're not allowing him to do nothing over there at Fox. Nothing. 50 mad as fuck, yo. 50 got fucked, y'all. No Diddy. 50 got fucked. And now he's taking it out on everybody. It never was going to be a season 4. All right? 50 should have never signed with Fox. All right? The only way he was going to continue to make these BMF series, okay, if he would have stayed over there with Starz. All right? But Starz wasn't offering him little to shit. They start raping him and robbing him. They already robbed him. They took the BMF from him. He can't make it nowhere else. He can't do it nowhere else. Can't do power nowhere else. So now, as you see right here in this post, he also says, cool. Okay. Cool. When Starz start suggesting the wrong move, pay attention. He's already letting everybody know that Starz have control over BMF. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. He already letting, all y'all got to do is read between the lines. He already letting everybody know that Starz has control over BMF. When Starz start making the wrong moves, pay attention. Y'all will be off the air in no time. Who? BMS series, right? Right. If they decide to what? Okay, because they can still make that shit. They can still produce that shit. They don't need 50. They already got his formula. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. That's the only reason why they brought him in. To steal his formula. All right? Why you think Tubi is making the same type of movies and series that's damn near identical to 50 Cent's power And BMF, they're just different names and titles that been spent around. And the narrator's been chopped up a little bit, but it's all the same strategic drop. All right, they done stole 50 formula and sent that shit and started making a whole bunch of Tubi movies with it. All right? They done stole 50 formula. They let him get behind the chair. They let him get behind the chair. All right? They let him get behind the camera to do a little 1, 2s, and 3s. All right? They let him in at the drawing board. All right? They want to see where his head at. No Diddy. They want to see where his vision is at. Hit the like button. All right? You want to see how you can inspire me. Then we're going to kick you out the door and we're going to take your shit. Shit is just like the music industry. It's just more powerful. It's more amplified. It's more amplified. It's all amplified, y'all. It's all amplified, man. All right? That's right, man. It's all amplified. That's all. Okay? Check it out. This is me packing my stuff, okay? He had posted this, like I said, he's famous for trolling, posting, and erasing. If you really mean and stand on what you say, you don't erase it, right? Hit the like button. If you really mean and stand on what the fuck you say, you don't erase something, right? Right. So every time he run his fucking mouth and start trolling, then he fucking takes it down. All right? Which shows you what type of person he is. Pay attention. All right. Well, I put something up, then take it down. That's like you throwing a rock and hiding your fucking hand. That's some goofy shit. But anyway, all right. He put this post up in his caption, and he had made one of those fucking videos that he make. You know what I mean? And he was trolling the company. You know what I mean? He was like, yeah, this is me packing my stuff. Starz Jackson wrote on Instagram at the time. All right. Sucks. My deal is up over here. I'm out. They ruined Hightown, and Force is the highest rated show. They have it what? Sitting in limbo. If I told you how much dumb shit I deal with over here, you would think they all went to school on a small yellow bus. Hit the like button. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. I don't know what they're doing upstairs, downstairs, down the street, next door, or with that product around the motherfucking corner. But I know what the fuck we giving out right here. All right. I know what we giving out right here. All right. Support the Cash App. Support the PayPal. Shout out to everybody up in here. All right. I appreciate y'all. All right. All right. Support some real content at Cash App God Fear 316 or at PayPal Fear the Fire Flame. All right. Because this is what's actually going on. All right. What happens when you call out a record label? Huh? What happens when you expose a record label, Michael Jackson? Huh? Huh? What happens when you expose Clyde Davis, Whitney Houston? Huh? Huh? What happens when you go against the grain, Diddy? Huh? Pay attention. You think 50 any different? Hit the like button. All right? Hit the like button. And like I said, ain't nobody got to support a goddamn thing. Because I ain't no beggar. And I don't do this for money. All right? I do not do this for no financial gain. I do this for the passion of what I do. All right? But support the Fire Flame Nation. All right? At Godfear 316 or at PayPal, Fear the Fire Flame, with a super chat or a super sticker to show your appreciation for the hard work that I put in. All right? I don't beg or ask nobody for a goddamn thing that I ain't got my goddamn self. I earn mine. All right? And good things come to those that wait. All right? And I've been on here an hour and 30 plus minutes. And this is my first time shouting out my Cash App. All right? So shout out to everybody that's been up in here rocking with me. I appreciate y'all. What's up, Miss Dave? All right? What's good with you, Miss Dave? All right, shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. Always good to see you, sweetheart. All right, I appreciate the donation, baby girl. I do. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for the $5 at the Cash App, Miss Dade County. I appreciate you, baby girl. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Thank you for all your support from day one, man. Always been number one supporter over here. Sailor Nemesis, what's good? Grand Rising. Big Tone used to be Big Meech's bodyguard. It just so happens to be 50 Cent personal bodyguard and Rick Ross's personal bodyguard. Ain't that weird? Yep. Top G Network. What's good, my boy? Make sure you come over here and subscribe, man. Yeah. Big Tone used to be Big Meech's bodyguard. Personal bodyguard. Used to be Big Meech's personal bodyguard. Now, he bodyguards for Rick Ross and 50 Cent. Very odd. Yes, it is. Big Tone was never 50 bodyguard. Stop letting that clown gas you up. Nigga, I'm from the show me state. Prove it. Prove that he wasn't. Prove that he wasn't. All right? You stop being gassed up. So if he never bodyguard for 50, he never bodyguard for Meech either. You ain't say that part, right? Stop playing, man. Stop this shit, my boy. Stop the shit you doing. Respectfully. Respectfully. All right? He ain't never bodyguard for Big Meech either then. Straight up. Like that. Or Rick Ross. Matter of fact, he don't bodyguard for no goddamn body. He don't bodyguard for nobody, right? He ain't in no videos with Lil Meech or nothing, right? Right? He ain't on the set of BMF with Little Meech or none of that, right? You don't even sound right, my boy. It's pictures of that man floating around everywhere with Lil Meech, bro. Come on, man. What's up with you, Top G? You supposed to be top tier. Top G, my boy. You supposed to know this shit. What is you talking about? I don't step and stand on anything I can't back up with fire. All right? All right, and if it's some fire that need to be put out, I don't mind bringing out no water. All right, and put it out. You heard? I don't mind. Somebody said, I wouldn't trust them. There's a lot of things that we wouldn't trust on here. But hey, who are we to say? All right? It's a lot more things that is more important than tone. I tell you that. It's a lot more things that is way more important than somebody named Tone. I tell you that. It's a lot more important things that's going on. That means way more sense than worried about who used to bodyguard for who. Instead of taking in the message. You see, everybody so worried about praising the messenger instead of praising the message. This is why when people go to church, they get backdoored. No disrespect, because they praising the who? Messenger instead of praising the message. Okay? All right? Stop praising the messenger and stop idolizing and praise the message, because they come in all shapes, forms, and fashions, man. Strategic drop. Strategic drop. Shout out to Fly Gemini, man. Shout out everybody up in here, man. All right, I appreciate y'all. Yeah, Bodyguard working for 2 ops. This Dave Cameron said he gassed his damn self up. 50 ain't wrong for feeling how he feels, and he gonna stand on it as he should. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know, when people over there at Starz, they gonna stand on it too. All right. Look, I just released last night that Starz was a spinoff from Lionsgate, right? And right after the success of the 3rd season of BMF, right? Starz wound up buying and acquiring Lionsgate, right? But 50 said, you know what I mean? I proved that to everybody in the video I dropped last night, right? But 50 said he's gone. He's not with Starz anymore, right? Right? And he's with Fox, right? But why you still promoting Lionsgate and Starz own them? Because it's in your contract, right? They got you by the balls, no Diddy, right? You have no choice, especially if you want to make money. You have to promote it, right? Right. Y'all, the situation is deep. The situation is deep. And like I said, why is you claiming that your streaming channel is the fastest growing free streaming channel ever, right? But you just inked a deal with Fox. Why can't you put your goddamn BMF series on this new streaming channel? Huh? Yep, the same way that you got your hands rubbing them together, I do too. And it makes me think, why? Do that even make sense? If you have your own streaming platform and channel. Like I have my own goddamn streaming channel in my own platform, right? Right, y'all? So why wouldn't I put my own content on my shit? Why would I run it somewhere else? Do it make sense? Absolutely, it don't. Absolutely, it don't, y'all. All right, don't make no sense at all. All right, and listen, y'all gonna see, y'all gonna see. It'll never be another BMF Power, Force, or anything. After these shows air on Starz, all right, first of all, I know for a fact there's no more BMF. That's not coming back. All right. And I don't know if if they already filmed the last season of Ghost, if that was already in the contract or not, but that won't be coming back either in all these other shows that 50 did over there at Stars. He cannot take it to no other network, and he cannot do any other shows that's similar or has any other similarities or likings or images or anything like these shows here. This is why 50 is fucking heated, y'all. 50 is heated. Double tap the screen. Where the lights at, Miss Day? How many lights we got, sweetheart? If you don't mind. How many lights we got, baby, if you're still here? Or anybody in the chat. Where the lights at, man? We in vertical. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. For the ones who just coming in, 50 Cent and Power in the BMF situation. All right. It's a lot going on, y'all. All right. And 50 is being manipulated. He's being handled over there. All right. At Lionsgate and Stars. And they not allowing him to take his content or his creative control anywhere else, ladies and gentlemen. To be honest, they've been robbing him over there. All right. They've been taking all his creative input from him for a long time. All right. Hold on. Yeah. Right here. These are the key points why he left Starz. All right. They was already robbing him. Lack of recognition. All right. Took his creative input. All right. Low pay for power. Pay attention, man. All right. Public outbursts. You see that? They gonna handle 50 ass. Who was doing the public outbursts? Right? 50, right? Didn't I tell y'all? They about to spank this nigga, bro. He know it's coming. They about to spank 50, bro, and everybody gonna think it came from Big Meech, Larry Hoover, whipping work, hit the like button, strategic drop. Everybody gonna think that shit came from Big Meech, y'all. All right, they about to spank 50. Them people over there about to spank that nigga, bro. Watch. They gonna spank this house nigga today. Watch what I tell y'all. His time is up, y'all. And this is why he's mad. He's mad. All right? Okay? And I won't be surprised if something happened. 250, like I said, bro, and everything will be blamed on Big Meech and the BMF shit. Won't surprise me one bit. All right? All right? Yes, Miss Day, they spanking his ass. We only got 57 likes. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. If y'all don't hit that like button and stop playing, y'all ain't getting this information nowhere else. Are y'all crazy? But y'all listening to goofies all day, not telling y'all nothing new or the moral of any stories. I get down to the moral of these situations every time I get to these topics, and I break it down in a strategical fashion and form, like I do all the time. Nobody was talking about this. Nobody knew about this. Everybody just caught up here. 50 got the power. 50 got the power. No, the fuck he don't. He might got the power over them, but he don't have the power overall. He don't have the power overall. All right? Actually, 50 Cent didn't even have that show canceled. All right. Like I said, it was the people over there at Starz and Lionsgate. They got control over BMF, not 50. He got control over it when it comes to over Big Meech, but he don't have control over it when it comes to Lionsgate and Stars. He no longer has control over that shit. Shout out everybody up in here, man. Double tap that screen. Let's get the likes up to 100. Respectfully, I had over 100 people in here, but then in 2 hours, it should have been well over 100 likes. Respectfully. Nah, man, like I said, the best things in life are free, and I can't get a like. I ain't up here begging. I ain't up here shitting y'all, hitting y'all with no bullshit. I'm bringing strategic information with all the receipts that was already out there, but they was blinding y'all with the bullshit. They was blinding y'all with the bullshit, but I got it. I got it. And the wait to the next video I release. Watch this. Motherfuckers better start doing their research. I don't mean no harm, man. No disrespect. Okay, but like I said, this information been out there. Okay? All right, and I've been sitting on it for about 3 weeks. They say you want to hide something from a motherfucker, a nigga, where you put it. Hit the like button. What's the demographic on who covering this Big Meech shit? Black people, right? Had one black person mention anything about what I'm talking about right now. You want to hide something from a nigga? All right, put that shit in writing. Put it in them contracts. They go straight to the bottom and just sign their motherfucking name. All right, just like when it comes to them agreements, just like those apps, how many people read the whole agreement before you check the box, I agree? Hit the like button. Let me say this again. When we download them apps and all that shit, how many people actually read the whole goddamn agreement and the whole contract before checking that box, hitting I agree? You don't know what the fuck you agreeing to. Hit the fucking like button. Strategic drop. And y'all better start reading that fucking shit for something come back to haunt your ass. Let me say it again. I'm here to wake you up, not rock you to fucking sleep. You want to hide something from a motherfucking dummy? Put it in a fucking book. All right, it'll be the black people of our culture that think we got all the fucking sense in the world and don't know a goddamn thing. All right. When y'all download them apps and all that shit, all right, whatever you sign on for, all right, and it has that contract, and at the bottom of the contract, it's that little checkbox that say, I agree. And everybody that scroll past the whole goddamn contract and hit I agree, y'all better stop doing that shit. You don't know what the fuck you agreed to. Hit the like button, strategic drop. You don't know what the fuck you done agreed to. It's a dangerous game out here, bro. Stop playing. It's time for us to wake up and stop falling for bullshit and start smelling the goddamn coffee. All right, every time I drop my lives, my videos, or any information, man, you're going to leave my show or my video with some input that's going to stick to you. Not nothing that's going to go under your head. I mean, over your head and under your feet. This real life we dealing with. And I can't get no light. I ain't begging. I ain't got no Cash App goals. I don't brag. I work hard from the bottom and get my shit out the mud. And I'm here to bring it to y'all in a strategical fashion. The same way, like, allegedly, 50 Cent and Tammy Cowens loop Big Meech with these life rights and shit. All right? Same way in that goddamn contract, something 50 signed on for that's not allowing him to make any more projects at no other goddamn networks. Something 50 did, something he signed on for, come back to horn his ass. He didn't think that them people was gonna do him like that. See, this way he thought. He was thinking the music way, as I strategically break this down. 50 was thinking the music industry way. And let me tell you how he was thinking, y'all. 50 said, okay, I'll take a pay cut just to get my foot in the door. Because mind you, 50 been in Hollywood since the beginning of his career, but he never sat in that chair. He wanted to be a director, producer. He wanted to get the recognition for it. Blah, this and blah, that. Okay, so he took a pay cut. All right? So when he takes the pay cut, he said, okay, I'm going to try to utilize this like the music industry. I take a pay cut at first. Once they see how good projects are and how much I'm fucking generating in revenue, then that second contract is going to be huge. It's going to be super big. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was thinking. But it didn't happen that way. Strategic drop. They used him, balled his ass up, no Diddy, and threw him away. They balled him up and threw him away. All right, all the money already been made. All right, and now when it's time to do the new negotiation on the contract, okay, when it's time to do the new negotiation on the contract, okay, you're gonna take a whole lot less. If you did the first time, we got you in the headlock. We got all the rights and everything. You can't take it to no other network. So you got to sign on for what the fuck we offer you, or you just gonna be shit out of luck. So he thought by going to another network was really going to mean something, but you can't take that content with you. And not only that, man, all right, Fox, Lionsgate, CBS, and all these people is connected to the same goddamn entity, man. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. The same entity that he ain't attached to. I tell you that. I bet you Fox, Starz, CBS, and all these people are sitting down at the same goddamn table. All right, all these companies are branches off of other companies. They all in the recycle bin with each other. Understand how this shit go. All right, they ain't lose a goddamn thing. And why you think Fox haven't been promoting that they signed on 50, what type of projects 50 was going to bring over there to Fox, right? And how much the bag was for, like they did with Starz. Like I said, if 50 made 100 fucking million at Starz, if he made 150 million at Starz, why? He was complaining, okay? Basically, 4 years later, about $17,000 a show. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. Double tap the screen, y'all. We make it make sense over this motherfucker. We make it make sense over here. This ain't about Big Meech. It never was. This ain't about Big Meech, Little Meech. It never was. Double tap that screen. Bitch, you's a liar, 50. You's a capper. And no people at Starz And Lionsgate and Fox, they sitting back laughing at your ass. They eating dinner at the same table, sitting back laughing at your goofy ass. Bitch, you think we stupid, right, 50? You signed a deal for $150 million with Starz in October 2018, right? So why in 2022 you start bitching that they wasn't paying you? That proves that these deals that they be telling us that these people are signing, it be cat. Just like Gilly and Wallow. That's right, I said it. Shout out to the whole Philly up in here. All right? Shout out to everybody north, west, south, east, down, bottom, and in the middle. Pause. All right? Check this out. They say Gilly and Wallow signed a $100 million contract. That's a goddamn lie. Do it look like they got $100 million goddamn dollars? Still on that cheap ass goddamn podcast. Still fucking traveling with their laptops, doing shows. They ain't even stationary in a fucking studio. But they got $100 million contract. At least it is what it is with Cameron and Meech. He's stationary. He in a whole goddamn studio. You would think Cameron worked for ESPN. His shit so lit. All right? And Cameron ain't signed no $100 million contract, and Gilly and Wallow either. And I'm just using that as an example. 50 ain't never signed no $150 million contract with Starz. They lying. Strategic drop. All right? Strategic drop. Right. They be lying about NBA players and salaries too. Okay? What part of East Coast I'm from? What part it sound like? All right? Ain't too many can duplicate. Everybody know this sound and this voice. Respectfully, man. I'm from the bricks. You heard? North, New Jersey, Brick City. I can only imagine what the people on the set got. Hit the like button. This is crazy work. If 50 was only getting 17,000 a show, can you imagine what everybody else is getting? And you wonder why the dude at Power, the dude who was playing that part, him and 50 were going back and forth and shit. That shit was all over money and shit, bro. That shit was all over money and shit, yo. All right, but 50 make it seem like it's something else. Like he ain't paying niggas. Niggas is ungrateful. Nigga, you ain't paying niggas, so they ain't paying you, motherfucker. They ain't paying you. All right, so now if they rake you out, your big bag, all them people on the set, all those people, y'all, that's on the set of these shows, all right, 50 still has to pay them out his pocket. Strategic drop, y'all. All right, 50 still got to pay these people out his pocket who filmed that show. Motherfuckers eat. All right, all that food you got to feed motherfuckers, all the traveling expenses and shit, all the flights, hotels, all that shit still come out of 50 pockets, yo. They breaking this nigga. Strategic drop. That all still come out of 50 pockets. So if they only giving him 17,000, what the fuck the lead actor getting? All right, a bag of chips and a fucking 25-cent juice. If they only giving 50 cents and he's doing the goddamn theme song, he's sitting in the goddamn chair, he doing the casting, he doing all that. And he only got $17,000. What the hell the lead actor getting? A bag of chips and a goddamn quart of juice? I might as well be in Green Street somewhere. All right? Nigga, you on Green Street, nigga. You bleed. You bleed. You bleed. All right, and all that shit still got to come out of 50 pockets. All the production, all the filming. All the take one, take two, take three, night one, night two, night three, hotels, flights, gas money. You know what I mean? People, entourages. Then you got the clothes. You know what I mean? Then you gotta rent the cars. Then you gotta rent the locations when you outside. Cause a lot of shit you can't film inside of a studio. You gotta have that real life experience and that real life feel. Like BMF, right? Correct. And what? 95% of BMF is filmed outside, y'all, not inside of the studio. Strategic information. 95% of power. All right. It's filmed outside and not in the studio. All right. And like I said, they use 50 formula. Got his formula. Now they know how he doing it. They know how his vision is. And now they're going to use somebody else. All the material and shit. Imagine all the materials. I understand this, y'all. 50 gets a team of people, a team of writers and everything. Everybody come to the table and shit like that. Imagine all the content that he thought that they threw away and they trashed. Remember how 50 was getting accused of stealing the power story from somebody else? What the hell y'all think they gonna do to him? Understand how this go. Imagine all the content and shit and all the shows and all the scripts and all the shit that has been pitched that got turned down, that they kept in the cut. They're gonna use it and spin it. It's a dirty game, y'all. Shout out Nabby Image. All right. Green Street Nasty. Word up. NBC Special Black Night. What's good with you? The nastiest of the nastiest. Green Street, the nastiest of the nastiest. Word. You know what I mean? Ain't lying. But yeah, man, can you imagine all that content, all that shit that he done pitched to all these writers and shit like that he thought that's in the stash or done got thrown away, that they actually kept and they gonna use for other shit. He know his whole creative input and his whole creative vision have literally been stolen and stripped from him. This is why he's very, very pissed off right now, taking it out on everybody. All right. Why everybody talk about how 50 get paid off for all the BMF shit, nigga, so do Starz and shit too. Huh. So do Starz and Lionsgate too. Everything that's promoted by BMF. Anything that 50 promotes or do promos for that got anything BMF or power or force or raising canon in it, Starz and Lionsgate get a percentage of that shit every time. So the same way like he raping Big Meech in the Flinderoy family, they're raping him too. They're raping him too. I hope y'all are enjoying the show, man. I hope y'all enjoy the show today, man. Hope y'all are enjoying the vibes, man. All right? Shout out to everybody up in here, all my fire starters, man. Double tap the screen, y'all. Let's get the likes over 120. Let's get the lights up. Double tap the screen. It's been nothing but strategic information that people are going to take bigger channels like we see them do all the time and don't give no credit to the content creators that's getting it out the mud like we are. But yo, we coming up. And we've been a small channel that been packing a big ass punch. Listen, bro, we are literally in the door. All right, 15,000 subscribers as of last night. All right, we in the door over this bitch. This ain't no 2,000 subscriber channel no more. All right, we worked hard to get where the fuck we at, bro. And now, all right, we gonna stand on some shit. We gonna stand on some shit, and we gonna remember all the content creators that did what they did. Know that. All right? When the time comes, we gonna remember all the content creators that was doing what they was doing and how they be handling smaller platforms, trying to be bullies, similar to 50, but ain't no fun when the rabbit got the motherfucking gun, right? Right? It'd be a goddamn shame to get bullied all around by a smaller platform than you, right? Right? They don't like that, bro. But it's happening right now in the algorithm. Just look at the numbers. Strategic drop. Just look at the numbers. They mad these smaller platforms is coming up. They mad. And that's what the fuck they get for not giving smaller platforms credit on their hard work and research too. We hard workers, just like everybody else out this bitch. Y'all ain't special. Hoe ass nigga. Y'all ain't special. We work hard just like everybody else do. All right, same way like y'all work hard to get where the fuck y'all at. So the fuck do everybody else. All right? And people deserve the credit that they deserve and, all right, the content recognition, all right, for breaking down shit and releasing information to the YouTube streets. Not for a bigger platform to take their shit and don't give no credit. They only give credit to each other. Big platforms only give credit to big platforms. That's it, and that's all. And we've been seeing that out here. They don't give no credit to the little platforms that really be bringing the information. Who's it bringing since the new year has came in? Basically, before the new year, bro. All right, it's been the smaller platforms that's been hitting on that shit. No Diddy, it's been the smaller platforms that's been bringing the content for real. Them old content creators and platforms is washed up, man. All right, and I said what I said. All right, and now smaller content creators, it's our time. Y'all had your time, everything got to evolve. Now it's our motherfucking time. Y'all had your time. Y'all better go back to the drawing board, motherfucker, because there's a lot of other people that's working hard while y'all are sleeping. It's a lot of content creators that is working hard, that is hungry, that want this shit, and y'all done got comfortable, and y'all sleeping. All right, but keep on sleeping. Shout out to all right, the smaller content creators, the smaller platforms like me and myself, all right, that packed with a big ass punch, and they mad. Let's go, y'all. Double tap that screen. All right, double tap that screen. All right. It said, boy, you special. Under the non-exclusive agreement with Genuine Film and Television Company, Fox will retain ownership of any series created in the partnership. Ain't that something? Didn't I tell you? Strategic drops, which proves Starz own what? BMF, Power, Raising what? Canon, and Force. Hit the like button. Easy work. Which proves wherever that shit was created at, they're owning. They're owning. All right? Shout out everybody up in here. All right? Strategic drop. All right? Let's get the likes over 100, y'all. Been nothing but strategic information. Real life matters, making real life sense, like we always do. Anything created at a network has to stay over there. For example, all right, if an album is created at one label, can you take that same album to another label and make a part one or a part two to that album? Nope, it has never been done. Why do you think another reasonable doubt has never been made? Strategic drop and strategic information. Why you think it be so hard for them to make these remakes on movies and shit? Because the original content that was created at other movie studios like New Line Cinema, Paramount, and shit like that, they be having control over that shit. You know what I mean? So they be going back and forth trying to get the rights to do a remake. That's why we haven't seen another Friday the 13th Jason Voorhees yet. Strategic information, man. That's why we haven't seen another remake in over 15 years. All right, once a project is created, all right, you cannot take that project or a spinoff or an expansion of that content or whatever you created to another label or another movie company without getting the go and the rights to do so. Shout out everybody up in here, man. I appreciate y'all. All right, and check it out. 50 don't know what to create over there at Fox. Because we know only thing he know how to create is shit like this we see on the screen. He can't do nothing similar over there at Fox. Where he gonna make cartoons? Hit the like button. What the fuck he gonna make? Some cartoons? Alright? He gonna make some fucking cartoons, y'all. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, y'all. The man gonna make some goddamn cartoons, some G-Unit cartoons. All right? That's the only thing he got left. What other stories can he make? Go to his portfolio and his history of movie making. Exactly my point. He's done. He's done, ladies and gentlemen. All right? Crazy. Check it out. All right? Power was a huge hit. This is the explanation why he left Starz. Power was a huge hit. And in 2018, 50 Cent signed a $150 million deal. Right? Bullshit. With Starz to develop multiple series. The show became one of the most watched cable shows. 50 Cent initial offer from Starz was a test of his commitment. Strategic drop. Huh? It was a test. So I wonder, did he bend over too? Baby oil? But he talking about Diddy. Hit the like button. They made this man take less. They robbed him for his shit. All right, ain't no telling what else he did with them contracts. Okay. All right, he chose to bet on the long-term potential of the show, and it paid off, right? So if it paid off, check this out. This shit just don't make sense at all. All right? If it paid off, why was you complaining about you wasn't getting paid? Huh? 50 Cent initial offer from Starz was a test of his commitment. Right. They used your ass. They used your ass. And this is why he started exposing them niggas. This is why he started exposing them, y'all. All right? You have no idea the type of shit I go through over there. All right? They racist and everything. I can't stand them. I hate them. He started calling out people. He started calling out big, powerful people, man. Y'all have no idea. He started calling out big, powerful people, man.
To Fox. So he sat down with Vulture and gave insight to everything that's been happening with him and how difficult it was for him to make this, these changes. But basically, he was like, yo, when he was at Starz, guys, none of us were on Starz. The only reason we were on Starz because of power.
That's right.
And he was breaking records, he was saying he was barely getting $17,000 an episode. And he's like, after a while, I started feeling like, yo, I am outperforming the rest of your programming and still making $17,000. He's like, I could go to a club and wave and make more money. So he was fighting until he felt like, yo, what is the issue? And he felt he was like, yo, he was being racially profiled. He said, I feel like it's racism. So eventually he was like, I'm worth more than this. He packed up his stuff and then he went to Fox.
There you go. That's how. Listen, sometimes you got to go to grow, and it could be racially motivated, but likely they felt like they were getting away with paying you nothing, and so why would they pay you more if they don't have to?
Yeah, man.
That's usually how these business agreements work.
Yo, am I a bad guy?
If they don't have to pay you, they're not gonna pay you.
Am I a bad guy though? That because it's 50, I take all of his stories like this with a grain of salt?
Why? What happened?
What do you mean?
Because 50 is just too shrewd a businessman. Was he really in a situation like that where he was getting paid that badly?
I mean, maybe he was. Why would he say a specific number?
I don't know. It sounds awesome. That whole I could wave in a club line sounds fantastic.
I mean, but if you really think about it, a hosting gig for 50, he can make that money. So he's not lying.
No, I know. I've just seen 50 bully every business situation he's ever in. Now, listen, Hollywood's a different egg to crack, So
and maybe he took he took whatever he could get in the game, thinking, okay, if I perform, we can renegotiate this contract. So I'll come in on the low, you know what I mean, and get it going, and then they'll renegotiate. It's good, it's feeling good, and then they didn't. So he was like, oh, okay,
right. That's what the fuck he thought. That's what the fuck he thought, y'all. But it ain't happen like that. It ain't happen like that. All right? And he's pissed. He's mad at Fox. Fox ain't gave, listen, man, Fox ain't gave 50 Cent the go on when he could start filming or anything. Listen, bro, they haven't even bust 50 a fucking check. Why y'all think we haven't seen the numbers for what he signed off for? But if you go and look for the numbers at Starz, it's everywhere. So he signs a new deal and leaves Starz and go to Fox. And we don't hear about how much he signed on for and what kind of projects to expect. Exactly, bro. They ain't even cut this nigga a check yet, yo. He ain't even got a fucking check over there at Fox. Not one check. Not one check. All right? They ain't give him the go on filming, the production, the casting, none of that. Why you think they're not even doing no promos for him? Fox ain't even doing no promos. Even Lionsgate. He left Starz, right? And we know Starz is owned by Lionsgate, and Lionsgate is owned, right? So, look what he got to do. Lionsgate, fastest growing free streaming channel ever, right? But like I said, they got this nigga by the balls, no Diddy. You just did a deal with Fox. They won't give you the go on filming and production. So why don't you do it on this shit right here? Hit the like button. Why don't you do it on your own streaming channel? You know why? Because you can't do it. You can't do it. Y'all don't think 50 doesn't have the power like y'all think he has. All right? Everything ain't what it seems. Listen to what that Bodyguard said. Everything is not what it seems. Everything that shine ain't a diamond. Everything that shine ain't motherfucking gold, y'all. All right? Remember that. Remember that. Shout out to everybody up in here, man. Anybody got any questions, man, before we get up out of here? All right. 50 spent millions in attorneys. You mean to tell me they didn't read them contracts? Exactly. But I believe he still settled for less. You know what I mean? And we know at the end of the day, man, them powerful and lucrative attorneys is also connected to other powerful and lucrative people. All right. And they all be working together to get what they want. All right. Hollywood is undefeated. The music industry is undefeated. So is the goddamn streets. And this is the results, whether you in the streets, you in the music business, or whether you in Hollywood, man. You always come out on the end of the goddamn stick every time. Everything that's shining a diamond, everything is short-lived. You will never enjoy it. Why you think 50 said, man, I can't sleep. I'm up all night. Can't sleep. That's why he been posting. We never seen 50 post so much back to back. Pay attention. How 50 been going off on his Instagram and then erasing it, then deleting it. That nigga stressed out. Motherfucker gonna be looking like Don King by the time this shit over with. They about to spank this nigga, bro. They about to spank this nigga. He know it's coming. Ain't no sorry. Oh, forgive me and all this. Nah, motherfucker. All right? We gonna teach your ass a lesson like we done taught Diddy, Michael Jackson, and everybody else that done came before your ass that don't know how to stay in their place like a house nigga do. Straight like that. We let you in. You bent over backwards and fucked your whole fan base by taking a pay cut and devaluing your goddamn self. You got nerve to tell us that we devalued you? Bitch, you devalued your goddamn self when you brung you and your creative projects to my goddamn front door saying you'll bend over and take half of the goddamn money instead of what you really worth. Hit the like button, y'all. Ain't nobody gonna speak this shit like I'm speaking this shit. Because I make it make sense. 50 about to go down. All right? It's over. All right? It's over for 50. His reign at the top is over. And everybody gonna be trying to blame it on Big Meech. Big Meech ain't got nothing to do with this shit. 50 talk too fucking much. He talked too fucking much. All right? And them people over there at Starz gonna make an example out this motherfucker. They gonna make a full-blown example out of this dude. I'm telling you. All right? They gonna make an example out of 50 Cent, bro. And we gonna sit back and we gonna watch it. 50 Cent has had a clean slate his whole goddamn career, y'all. Pay attention. Pay attention. They've been protecting 50 since day one. All right? They've been protecting 50 Cent since day goddamn one. Now, you know what today is? It's day 2, motherfucker. All right? 50, your ass is grass, Jack. All right? Yeah, it's more to it. A whole lot more. Yep. He spoke on Diddy's liquor deal like he wasn't in the same situation. Right. Looking all goofy, monster and shit. All right. Look at this clip I'm about to show y'all. When they ask him these questions and shit, and I'm just keeping it real, he look all confused. He look out of it. He look like he on the same goddamn medication that Big Meech is on. All right? Check it out, y'all. All right, 50 look lost. He got to think when they ask him the questions. He just don't look like himself, ladies and gentlemen. Pay attention.
Why BMF the series and why now?
Well, the series, because it was a complex family drama. I had the rights to this project for over 6 years. So now, because it took me this long to make it, but I'm excited about it, and I think that the separation between the family dramas that they've seen from me in Power and in Raising Canaan is the Christianity that runs through the mom, played by McCole and Russell Hornsby's character. You know, it changes it a lot dramatic, and it's because it's true. It's not because it's been like something that they added to it. It's just something that.
How important is that family element, that storyline of family that runs throughout? How important was it for that to be an element of this?
Well, if you're doing Mafia family, the first example of family that they have is what helps them create the idea of being brothers. You know, and treating people around them like they're brothers. You know.
So, we've heard a lot about the casting process, right? About how Demetrius auditioned, the lessons with Tasha Smith. You know, that part of it really makes it sort of a true Hollywood story, right? But at what moment did you really know that Meech could actually carry this story?
Well, I know if he did the work, that we have a good possibility of having a little more authenticity in the market, and he looks like his dad. You know, so I had him. You know, I gambled. I didn't tell his dad initially that he was traveling to Los Angeles to move out there and he'd be in acting classes, because the first question Big Meech would ask is he any good? And I wouldn't have the answer to that at that point. So it needed time for him to be out there and work on it, and he did what he needed to do. I'm proud of him.
So what do you hope viewers?
All right. Do it look like he in the goddamn right state of mind? He just looked lost, right, y'all? All right, he was picking his words wisely. Absolutely. He should have written that in the contract after the first season, right? And you would have thought that Big Meech would have did the same thing, right? Okay, after the first season, when I sell you this second part, the previous season or the previous piece of my life story that I just sold you reverts and come back to me. But it didn't happen that way. All right, and it looks like Meech got robbed and 50 getting robbed too. All right, and I find it hard to believe that Meech actually signed a contract like that. That's not a hustler's ambition. A hustler don't sign contracts that are made whereas though a motherfucker has control and rights over everything and you cannot use it either. I never seen that. You know, even you will initially think that the person who life rights it initially is still can use it and 50 will get paid off of it. Anything he do with it, at least, but he can't use it at all. The same way, right? 50 cannot use this BMF shit nowhere else either. All right, so, all right. What comes around, goes around. Pop goes to Weasel. It is what it is. Yep. Thank you, Carolina Hood TV. Appreciate you, man. $50 is a liar. You right about that, Carolina. 50 is a liar. Because they said that he got 150 goddamn million goddamn dollars. We can fucking read in 2018. They were promoting this all over the place. Next thing you know, 4 years later, he crying. He crying. You see that number up there? Wait a minute. If you signed on for 150 million, if you signed on for 150 million, right? Come on. If you signed on for 150 goddamn $1,000,000, right? 150 goddamn $1,000,000. Why is you complaining 4 years about that? They only paid me $17,000 on an episode of Power. Power this, Power that. Nah, I created everything and I did everything and boom, boom, this and boom, boom, that. And but you just got paid 150 million, so you shouldn't be complaining about no $17,000 if you already signed 150 million in the contract, which proves, y'all, he did not sign no $150 million contract, yo. That's bullshit. That shit lies. It's lies. It's all lies. It's all lies. All right. They took his creative control, ain't pay him shit, and everything. The same way like he doing Big Meech and Lil Meech. They doing him like that. He ain't got no choice but to rob Peter to pay Paul. Hit the like button. Strategic information. This is what you call robbing Peter to pay goddamn Paul. Right here, y'all. Easy work. One of the best to do this shit, bro. If y'all ain't a subscriber yet, what y'all waiting on, man? Come over here. Make it official. Join the Fire Flame Nation, man. All right, and get your Fire Flame Inferno badges, man. As I got membership starting at $2.99. Okay? Fire before smoke badges. $2.99. All right. And I'm doing a special. With that $2.99 membership, you actually get the same emojis and exclusive perks and emojis that you get for the $4.99 membership. All right, so y'all jump on that $2.99 membership, man. Get it while it's hot. I got the Fire Flame emojis, exclusive perks that y'all will love and y'all will enjoy, man. And each month that you are on and a active member, you will have access to exclusive emojis and exclusive perks that you will not get on no other channel. All right. People got memberships, don't even got no special emojis, no perks or nothing. What y'all paying for over there? Content creators ain't even giving y'all nothing back, no artwork. They ain't doing nothing. All right. When y'all pay for memberships, man, all right, the members are supposed to be getting something special. A special badge, a token, something. But you don't see that on these channels and platforms, but you'll definitely get it over here, man. So get your Fire Flame Inferno badges, get them while they hot. Every live show that we do, all right, will have special designs, overlays, layouts, and all kinds, all right, graphics and visions and things that you will not get on no other platform. This is the only experience over here. You will get it. Only over here, man. At GSTV, man. Appreciate all the love and the support, man. All right, anybody got any questions before we get up out of here, man? Anybody got any questions before we get up out of here? Thank you, Miss Beverly Palmer. Thank you for coming in and modding the show when you could, man. All right, I appreciate y'all. Let's get over 100 likes before we leave out of here, man. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. Join the Fire Flame movement, man. Come over here and be a fire starter, fire hawker, fire walker, or fire stalker, man. All right. Shout out everybody up in here, man. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all share, make sure y'all subscribe, man. Know what I mean? This is the real reason why 50 Cent is going off and lashing out, and why everything has come to the forefront of the situation, man. And like I said, you know, I stomp, step, and stand on everything I say. I can promise you it won't be no more power, stars, raising Cannon, or Force, or any other projects that 50 was involved with over there at Starz, at Lionsgate, going to no other network. Remember when y'all heard it here first. And I actually truly believe 50 Cent, all right, Hollywood days are over. Wherever he filmed and wherever it's in the contract of these films will eventually be released due to the contract. But I believe 50 directing days, executive producer days is over in Hollywood, y'all. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. And he know it's a wrap. All right? So y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation, man. Like, share, subscribe. Always remember, fear the fire and fear the flame. God fear. Fear the fire.